Our bodies are the most amazing things, but yet this is something that we forget about, especially when we look in the mirror. In this video, I want to share with you 3 ways that you can embrace yourself, so stay tuned. Hey there beautiful lady, welcome to my channel Glow from the Inside Out. My name is Laura Jane and I am a personal stylist and women's empowerment coach over at girlbehindthelook.com. I help to empower women to feel more confident when it comes to themselves, their bodies, their style and their wardrobe. And in this video today, I want to talk to you about 3 ways that you can embrace yourself. Like I said in this intro to this video, our bodies are the most amazing things, and you know, we just take them for granted. But yet, when we look in the mirror, we use self-talk that is really harmful, not only for ourselves and our mental state, but like for our bodies. Like, we disrespecting them because we're not appreciating all the amazing things that it does for us. Like, just think about it. Your body does things like it's breathing by itself while you're watching this video and you're not even thinking about it. It just does it naturally. It fuels your body in ways so that you can do things. So, as I said, I want to share with you 3 ways that you can embrace yourself. So number 1 is to tell yourself that you love it every day and to say it out loud. Things have more impact when we say things out loud, and the more regular we say it, it seems to cement it more into our brains and we start to believe it. So this is something that I do every day. I go to my mirror and I look at myself and I find one thing that I love about my body for that day, and I say it out loud. I tell myself it, and sometimes I may even repeat it 3 times so that it really sinks in and I really grasp it, like mentally I understand it. For example, this morning I woke up and I went into my bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I have hazel eyes. So my eyes change every day depending on my mood, I suppose. So I went in, and today there was like a honey colour, which is really, really beautiful. And I told myself that I have beautiful eyes and that I love them. And then when I was doing my makeup, I've emphasised them because I've done my makeup, as you can see. So find something every day that you love about yourself and say it out loud. You know, it might be one thing, you might find 2 or 3 things that you love, but the more you say it out to yourself, the more you're going to start believe it. And if you practice this every day, mentally, your mind is going to change, honestly. It has a massive impact on saying things out loud and, you know, starting to believe it. Number 2 is to look after it by taking time out for yourself. Now, as women, we are constantly running around, you know, looking after other people, looking after our husbands, our boyfriends, our family, their children, which means that we don't have time for ourselves because we are always at the bottom of our list of things to do. And, you know, this can lead to burnout because you're not taking some time out and, you know, really connecting with yourself and embracing yourself. Honestly, your mind and your body will thank you for this. Now, whether it's you've got 5 minutes or 30 minutes, like, do something that you love. This could be like reading a book, or it could be listening to a piece of music. It could be taking a bath, having a bath, you know, with some scented oils, and just taking some time out and relaxing. It could be journaling. Now for me, I love journaling. Like, I started journaling in April last year, and it has had a massive impact on my life because it really allows me to get my thoughts from my head onto a piece of paper. Now, I always love doing this after I've done my daily meditation, because I feel like my mind is more open to release my thoughts, and I just journal and let everything, I don't even think about it. I might have one thought that I am going to write about, but then it turns into something else. And then going back and reflecting, in October I went through a really difficult time, and I took my journal on holiday and started reading the things that I've written in my journal. And honestly, I was completely blown away by how powerful the words that I was writing were, and like how much I was feeling, and just didn't fully understand until that moment when I really needed to like read it. So it's an amazing tool. I found it really beneficial, and it allows me to take time out of my day to do that. I also love bullet journaling. Bullet journaling has changed my life because it allows me to express my artistic side, and it forces me to do something like every week, because I have to set it up for the month or for the week ahead. But it's allowed myself to be creative at the same time. So it's things that you love doing, and if you love doing it, then you're going to want to do it more. It might be that you love knitting, it might be that you love crocheting, it might be that you love colouring in with the adult colouring in books. Like, whatever it is, find something that you really love, and then take some time out. Like I say, even if it's 5 minutes, just go and do it. Honestly, your mind and your body will thank you for it. Number 3 is quite a big one. So it comes in 2 parts really. On one part, it is to feed it with things that fuel it. I personally hate diets, because for me, life is too short to be counting calories. Like, why do you want to do that? That energy can be spent on more important things than, spending your life counting calories. Honestly, find something better to do. Take them 5 minutes, put that energy into something that you love doing, like reading a book. Do one of the things that I just talked about in tip 2. I don't understand diets, because why do you want to restrict yourself from having things that you love? Because at the end of the day, when you're telling yourself that you can't have something, you're gonna want it more, and then you're gonna want more things. It's that vicious circle where you're like, I want a piece of cake. No, I'm not gonna have a piece of cake. Okay, I'm just gonna have an apple. But I really want the piece of cake. I'll have a yogurt, or I'll have some carrot sticks. But mentally you're still thinking about the cake. And then you have the cake and you really enjoy it, and then you make yourself feel guilty about having the cake. Like, why? Because you've actually consumed more calories now than what it would have been if you'd just eaten the cake in the first place, and now you're trying to guilt yourself by having the piece of cake, because you shouldn't have the piece of cake. Eat the piece of cake if you want it, honestly. Like, life is too short to be consumed by what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat. Eat the piece of cake and own it. It's, for me, like, it's more important to have a balanced, healthy diet. So as long as you're being healthy, everything's in moderation. Like, eat healthy, and then if you want the piece of cake, eat the piece of cake. You'll find that you only have one piece of cake rather than all these other calories, because you're not restricting yourself from having it. And own that piece of cake. Yes, I ate the piece of cake. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Did you enjoy that piece of cake? Yes, you did. Accept it and embrace it. So fuel things that are going to, help your body by eating fruit and veg and not guilting yourself when you want to have that piece of cake. It's all in moderation. Remember, moderation. So part 2 of this last tip is to move your body. So you see how it kind of all goes in hand. Because if you're not fueling your body with the right things, you can't move your body. Now for me, I love doing Zumba, I love dance, I hate gyms, but I love the gym classes. And Zumba for me is amazing. My instructor has the most amazing energy, and it's like being at a party, honestly. It's just about having fun and laughing and, you know, in moving your body in a fun way. If you can't do the steps, do your own thing. There's many times that I can't do some of the steps that he does, so I just shake my booty. Yay! So have fun. Find something that you love doing. I also love dance, like I said, and for the past 5 years I've been dancing flamenco. Now I love it so much, honestly, and my class is an hour and a half class. So when I go, I forget everything that's going on in the world, because all I'm thinking about what my choreography is that I need to learn, why I can't do the step, and what my arms should be doing. Should they be this way or should they be this way, and what are my feet doing, and why can't I put my arms with my feet? Oh my gosh, seriously, very complicated. But that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about how bad my day's done or all the things that I've got to do, because I enjoy doing the things that make me happy. So it's finding something that makes you happy so that you enjoy it. It might be that you love doing yoga. Yoga is amazing. I love yoga because it stretches my body out, and half the time the instructor's doing these poses, I'm thinking there's no way that I'm going to get into that position, but I managed to do it because I stick with it, and you know, my body thanks me for it because I'm moving it gentle. Even if you don't like dance or going to the gym or doing yoga, like going for a walk, that is the cheapest and easiest thing that you can ever do. Going for a nice Sunday walk, something that I love to do, go to the park and walk around and just forget about everything and enjoy the nature. Honestly, it's going to feed your soul, and it's going to help you embrace yourself even more, because you're going to connect with your soul and with your mind and with your body. So them are my 3 ways to embrace your body. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. As a bonus, I have created 30 days of journaling prompts. So if you're really interested in starting to journal but feel stuck about how to write, I've created some prompts, some questions that you can use to start journaling and see what comes up for you. If you're interested, then make sure you check out that below, and make sure you leave some comments below. I would love to hear from you about how you are embracing yourself, and I will speak to you next time. Bye for now, beautiful ladies. Bye.